I guess it doesn't take too much encouragement for me to do something that I know that I want to do because I've literally had two people tell me that I should do this. And I was like, okay, as if, you know, that's enough for me to. And it is enough, actually. I don't know why I'm saying that because it totally is enough. Um, so, anyone who hasn't seen the other video on my normal channel, um, I am starting a vlog channel here to start. Um, it's mainly to hold myself accountable and to also encourage others to hold themselves accountable to try to get through like daily tasks. Um, and with that, I mean, um, sometimes like you don't want to clean your cat's litter box, or sometimes you really don't want to put pants on for the day. Like, like little tiny things that like most people would say like are not difficult, but for many people, especially people that struggle with anxiety and depression, and those sorts of things, struggle with every day. I don't know what it's like to experience those things. I do have a lot of understanding of it from a outside perspective of having many people close to me with these things. So I'm coming at it from that perspective in an effort to help people that have those sorts of issues. But for me, it's also to hold myself accountable so that I'm telling the world that I'm doing it, so I'm going to make sure that I do it. Right now, what I'm focusing on and what I'm going to be filming on tomorrow is continuing a declutter of my house and in extension, my life. I went to my childhood home today to see it for the last time because it's being taken over by the bank, and so everything was cleared out, and this is where I grew up, and I saw like my whole life completely moved out of the house, basically, which is pretty sad. I mean, I've been moved out of that house for 4 years, but it's still, kind of heartbreaking for it to happen. So it's made me reflect and realize it's my stupid drapery. That's going to be another vlog in the future. Anyway, that made me reflect on my own life, my daily life, and how I have a tendency to carry clutter in my house. Sometimes I carry things for nostalgic reasons, and I have to own up to like what I can keep for nostalgia and what is not going to be useful for me. And so I'm going to be working on that. I started working on that tonight. I actually cleared out my whole closet. It was entirely like, it was piling out to where that box is. There was shoes completely piling up. And I got rid of several pairs, and I also reorganized them into another space. So there's a whole other room in there that I have to go through other clothes, and I already have 2 bags of clothes and bags and shoes that I'm going to somehow find a way to get rid of. And then I'm gonna move on from there. I'm kind of starting with like house stuff, and then I'm gonna move on with doing things that I've always said I was gonna do and that I haven't done and that I really want to do. Number one thing being doing more, excuse me, I'm sick, doing more for the world. I went to my local homeless shelter not too long ago. No, it was probably like last year, like this time last year, to sign up and to start volunteering at the homeless shelter, or I think it was a food shelter, but anyway, and I never followed through with it. So I want to make sure that I do that. I want to make sure that I'm giving back more. But that's for the future. I just want to make sure I'm saying it so that it's there and that I do it. Also, I wasn't punched in the mouth. This is a cold sore that's healing. But anyway, that's what's going to be happening going forward. I really hope that you will be joining me on this journey, and feel free to do like video responses or any type of responses and tell me like what you're having struggles with doing every day. And, you know, anything that you were able to get done that maybe it was like halfway to something that you want to do, but not completely. And, you know, we can encourage each other to move forward and do the things that we say that we're going to do. And in turn end up bettering our lives and other people's lives. So I look forward to working on this, and I promise in the future I'm not going to be such a mess. I'm just getting over being sick. So thanks for following through with me on this. I'll see you guys tomorrow.